We are. And there we are. Apparently I need to mess with my noise gate a little bit looking at OBS. Or I just knock the volume up a little bit and hope it doesn't end badly, right? To be fair, I probably should readjust exactly where I've set the volume, generally speaking, so... Either way, greetings everyone! I'm Dr. J, and we are back in Baldur's Gate 3. It has been a very long time since I've been able to stream this on a night. I've been typically just spending a bit of time with this early Sunday morning, but I have a rare opportunity as the year comes to a close to just lean back in my chair, enjoy the shenanigans, before another game inevitably takes over the Saturday night slot. Although, honestly, there is a part of me that's very tempted to say, okay, I want this to be the premier slot for the moment and maybe shunt the other game I have in mind to Wednesday night. And even then it would be occasional, which honestly would not be for the best for the game I have in mind, as I made the mistake of taking a week break for a point and click once already. That would end badly. Either way, we've got plenty to look forward to tonight. For those of you who missed the last stream, we set off on the trail in order to try and rescue Minsk from what we now know is the influence of the Cult of the Absolute. As a result of that, we've got quite the undertaking in order to find him and make sure that he's okay. And on top of that, one of our own has also been taken away from us, and we need to go rescue her as well. So we are off to the rescue on 2 counts. So my expectation for this one is that, given the nature of the thread we're on, we're probably going to be at the point where we're just going to... My best guess, we might be able to get Minsk back to where he'll be okay. Lae'zel is another question, because my concern there is that I know that there's a point of no return at some point in Act 3. My concern is that in going after Lae'zel, I may end up reaching that point, because I have a very careful dance that I need to perform, since that I don't want to directly work with either Orin or Gortash. Gortash has the very scary steel watch at his back. Orin will kill Lae'zel. Although, given that Dwan's in chat, maybe he'd see that as a good thing, so... I have not spent this long trying to keep everybody alive just to lose Lae'zel at the 11th hour, so here goes nothing. So, here's hoping it goes well for us. So we'll go ahead and see what chat's up to as I prep this stream, and then we'll be on our way. Did you see the Xenoblade meme I posted? I'll have to include that on a larger reaction video later. I've got a couple videos I need to react to already, so I'll add that to the list. I do know of it, I need to look at it. Also, how's New Game Plus for Xenoblade so far? I only spent a bit of time working through the remaining side quests for Torna. That's all I've had time for in the last week, so nothing new to report there. Also, are you familiar with how ridiculous the town names are in Wales? Yes, I am. Yeah, it's a silly time. And there is Dwan. When do you think Lovecraft was horrified when he learned he had Welsh ancestry? Was he now? I've heard all sorts of crazy stories about Lovecraft, but that's a new one to me. Regardless, let's get back out there. So, let me think. Alright, so entrance to the sewers. Let's see. Alright, so there's disable the steel watch. That's going to be essential in order to press ahead. Let's see. You have to check on the murder targets and maybe mess with Minsk. Alternatively, I do have an entrance to the sewers over in this direction if I so wish to pursue it. Yeah, we'll keep exploring Baldur's Gate. I'm here for the long haul, given that I've got all the time in the world, right? Alright, so we've seen to that murder target. So, let's take a look around. Oh, another shopkeep. News hawker, huh? Wonder what kind of information he might have. Wonder if it'd be worth... Excuse me. I wonder if it'd be worth talking to him. How I reach you. Oh, that's simple enough. Oh yeah, and then we've got the Steel Watcher over there. That's gonna be fun to deal with. Wonder if I could get Gortash to directly go after Orin. Probably not. That would be the easiest way to simplify things, although,
Good day, Governor. I got a copy of the Bladder's Mouth Gazette fresh off the presses for you. Good price too.
The Bladder's Mouth?
Oh, piss. I mean the Balder's Mouth Gazette, sorry. Please don't tell Mr. Edvard. He'd be ever so cross.
Alright, no problems here.
Come back tomorrow for the next edition.
I wonder if there'll be anything interesting to report. Although, the way that it was described by... Yeah, the way that it was described by that journalist outside of Worm's Crossing... Yeah, it is very much a mouthpiece for Gortash as it's been described, so I'll need to be mindful of that fact. Still, something to consider. Now, one of the murder targets is just through here, huh? Wonder if up above or down... Yeah, actually up above by virtue of the map indicator. So, right along this way.
Don't mind if I do.
That counts as stealing, huh? Yeah. Survival failed. Hello? Wait. I have to be stealthy about it if I want it, huh? Yeah, I don't feel like being that silly. Now, let's see what this one has to say for itself.
My friend dared me to come here alone for a couple of mugs of ale. So here I am.
You should make yourself scarce. There's a killer loose and you're the target.
Huh. Come on then, mate. Who would want me dead?
Let's see if this works. Yeah!
Oh shit. You're serious. I can see it in your eyes. I've got to... Shit! I've got a tab to settle. Shit!
Well, that takes care of that. That gets you off the streets. Not drunk and unconscious, huh? Oh boy. Okay. Huh, already an entrance that close, huh? I expected to have to work a little bit more for that. And again, I shouldn't be too surprised. What's Chad up to? Oh, going the long way around, huh? Okay, that doesn't look natural. Is that actually a plant? That might be. Curious, then. Wonder how I get in there. Probably have to go around if I care enough. Let's see. I don't see a clear entrance just based on... Ah, here we are. I wanted a clear entrance. You know what? May as well check on this. Chase down the serial killer, huh? May as well take care of this while we're at it. I do need to engage in a little bit of combat before long resting, so... Yeah, that should be fun. Hang on, does the game know where it's taking me? Oh, hello. Frame drop. Then again, kind of surprised it has been as stable as it has been, so... What am I hearing? Oh, seriously, what am I hearing? Is there a blacksmith around? Oh, hello. Interesting. Alright then. Let's see, what else is there to worry about? Oh yeah, I want it in that building, right? Wonder what's going on up here. Waypoint discovered. Ooh, useful. Literally Baldur's Gate, huh? That's random. Baldur's Gate, then Basilisk. Oh, right, because that's the actual gate, not the town name.
Keep the city peaceful, my arse.
Well, here goes nothing. What's Chad up to? Let's see. Lovecraft's Welsh ancestry inspired him to write Shadow over Innsmouth, where an ancient race of fish people take over a city, started a cult, and proceeded to breed together with the populace of said city. The final twist is that the protagonist is a hybrid of himself and goes insane. Yeah, that sounds on par with Lovecraft. Basemaker's Boutique. Now this I gotta see.
Oi, you! Get in the bloody queue!
Get in the bloody queue, huh? Am I allowed to walk through anyway? Yay! Uh-oh. A flaming fist.
It's unusual for prey to supply the tools of its own butchery. Razors, scissors, nail files. So many cuts one couldn't make. And yet, such a fleeting window. But then, who am I to deny the auspices of destiny? For we are celebrating, Master Figaro. You have the delicious honor of being my crowning achievement. Your body is my ultimate gift to my lord. But together, we...
I feel like at this point we should have engaged or tried to get in the way or something. I feel like we should have spoken up long before this point. Alright.
A challenger. My lord tests me. This piteous hovel will be your grave, challenger.
Oh geez, why is everyone rolling initiative? What?
Savor your final breath.
Okay, this... Hang on. There weren't this many people before it, were there?
Coming.
Oh boy. Ah, and of course Jaheira's paralyzed. Wait, Karlach's paralyzed. Oh, that's even worse. Oh, and now everyone's blinded. That's great. Wait, Jaheira's immune to that. That might actually be a help then. Oh, jeez. Well then. How many doppelgangers are there? If the answer is just yes, then, well, I can at least respect that, I suppose. Okay, this is gonna be fun.
No way to run a business, I say. Can't even browse with a client.
Okay, there goes all my temp HP, but I've got pretty much everything that I'd need in theory. Okay, so let's see. Karlach's taken a decent number of hits.
Finish this.
Let's see. What makes the most sense? Well, you know what? We're gonna be long resting after this battle. Fortunately, unless we can somehow get you to back the hell off. 45%? I don't like those odds. I don't know. It's not worth risking friendly fire yet.
No better moment.
Let's see. Alright, so you're paralyzed for 3 rounds. If I can get you away, perhaps. So what are we up against? Primarily humanoids. Fair number.
Where do I go from
Oh,
here?
hey Regal, how you doing? Okay. Should probably focus on action economy primarily. Let's see, what makes the most sense? Who makes the most sense to rough up first? Probably you. Is it worth risking Shadowheart taking an attack of opportunity to get her in better position? Actually, I don't need to think about better position. I just need to move. Although I probably should upcast that given the circumstances, but here we are.
Another witness to my sacrament. How fortunate.
Man. Can't cast it because of you're still caught in the blindness, huh? I feel like you should be able to cast that. Not enough space. Not enough movement. Damn. That'll work. I guess you're just gonna sit there being useless then, huh?
Time to push my luck again.
Okay, so you're blinded. So I can run up and cause havoc to one of these guys, perhaps. Oh, you are attacking of getting an attack of opportunity in, huh?
But not today.
Let me think. Target must be... Oh, right, these are doppelgangers, so whole person doesn't work. Crap. Okay, if I didn't put Shadowheart right there, Call Lightning would be glorious right about now. Although I could smack both of those two with it. Spike growth only matters if you're moving. Not enough movement, huh? So you don't have a good shot at him.
No way to run a business. Can't even browse while he's with a client.
Let me think. Actually, here's what we do. Me move this way. Jaheira then gets to... Actually, there's no way you can smack them without hitting Karlak as well. She's going to be paralyzed for a bit. Well, rally hers so that she can at least take another hit or two. And then I think we just set up Moon... Well, actually, these two are likely going to be sat there for a while, and we've already used your bonus action. No, call Lightning. We need the big gun at this point. How much do I care about taking electrical damage? Call Lightning's bigger area means that either I or... Well, actually... Yeah, no. Let's just use Moonbeam then. Most likely she's going to lose concentration anyway, so we'll just lay on with this. I thought that would hit you too. Oh well.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Alright, either way, let's see. Now that's a... Well, let's see. That costs a level 3, so that doesn't make sense to use just yet. Let's Thunderous Smite. Boom! How do you like that, sucker? You want another? Yeah.
Can't even browse while he's with a client.
Is it worth action surging to try and knock you down the rest of the way? I think it is. If we can just knock out a target immediately, that would save me a lot of headache. Alright, so what do we need to take you down? So you've got 5 to 10 damage. If you upcast an Ice Knife... You're too close, though. Oh, actually, that might be the better option. So that's a Wisdom save. I like those odds. Menacing Attack Dolor to minimize our chances of trouble. Saved. Ah, well, worth a shot. Alright. And then, can you get over... Actually, wait, you've got Fly, so you should be able to get over there, even if you may invoke Opportunity Attack. There's a good shot that you end up outright killing. In that case. Alright, take a swing. Alright, almost got him. Ah, damn! That's really starting to hurt. Must be a road. Oh, jeez! Oh, what the hell?!
I'll save you, I swear!
No way to run a business, I say. Can't even
Huh.
browse while he's with a client.
Alright, you're pissing me off. Time to have some fun. Urgh. Okay. Can you get over here and swing at this guy? Can't reach, huh? Alright, what makes the most sense then? Probably just laying into this... Actually, wait, this guy's paralyzed. How'd that happen? Oh, wait, the thrown weapon. Well, if he's paralyzed, take advantage of it. Murder! Yeah! Oh my god! Where did that... Oh my god! Oh my god! Do it again! Yes! I don't care if you end up dead now. Really? And then you try and get out of my range. Alright, gonna try and slam the brakes. Alright, is it worth burning a level 5 on Mass Cure Wounds? Maybe, actually. Let's see, remind me. How 3d8 plus 4, 7 to 28? Now that's worth. Ah, right, it has to be targets in sight, huh? Whereas this is just a broad area. Let me think. Alright, that one's dead. Alright, can you Mass Cure Wounds now? Oh, right, they're still in that. Alright, Mass Cure Wounds. That allows you disengage as well, which is always useful. Sunbeam's not the right move here. So yeah, I don't want to take away concentration on Spirit Guardians.
Red in tooth and claw.
Well, let's see. Second wind.
Well, will be well.
Alright, evasive footwork. Go.
Another fight.
Alright, let's see. We've got that one who's already transformed into a doppelganger. So I think what makes the most sense is that Shadowheart gets in this... Well, doesn't look like you can get in that one's
I won't
face.
give in.
So in that case, what makes the most sense? Actually, try the Blinding Smite on this fool then. Yes! Blinded! Okay, that's perfect cover.
Still standing, no matter what you heard.
And then I think you need to just get the hell out of the way. Actually, can you do that? Actually, wait, you're blinded, so you can do that.
Into battle.
So you get out of the way.
Need to stay focused.
Then you've still got an attack that you can inflict. What makes the most sense? Flame Strike is overkill, but I do need something drastic. Disadvantage, really? Let's see, what can you hit? Let's see, that one's taking a decent strike. Actually, upcasting Guiding Bolt on this guy, good chance of just killing outright. Do it. Oh, really? That sucked. Didn't even get close enough to hurt him anymore. Ah, well, take another swing, I guess. Alright. Spiritual weapon can't get close enough to you, so just take a chunk out of that guy. No, you don't. You ain't getting out of range that easily. Please stop hitting her. Huh. Kind of surprised that she didn't get knocked onto the ground, honestly. Alright, you need to get out of blinded range. So go over here. Let's see. Is it worth reckless attacking to try and knock you down? Wow, even with the great weapon mastery, do it! Kill! Excellent! And then just an extra one for good measure. Yeah! Okay, we have the advantage once more. Excellent. Alright, you don't quite have enough movement to get in close range, so... I don't necessarily need to use Blinding Shot. And we're about to go in. We're about to head back to camp and long rest, so call lightning, just to piss him off more. Oh, I healed the spiritual weapon, not Karlach. Damn it. Alright.
Can't even catch my breath.
Should be able to knock this guy out without too much concern, right? Oh, nice. I even get the chance to smack you about. Come here, you.
There's me everywhere.
Yeah, on the ground, sucker. Ooh. Swing. Aw, not quite. Guess we'll hit this button again just to be on the safe side. I can afford to be reckless when I've... well, given the circumstances. Okay. That should be all for me. Alright. You're no longer... Alright. Alright, you're back on the... on your feet? Good. That means there's no automatic crits on you anymore. Probably gonna still take swings at him, though. Oh, you're going after me! Big mistake. Heh! Go, Shadowheart. Gotta love Spirit Guardians. I really should upcast that more.
Blood comes easy these days.
Dude. Back on the ground! Yeah! Da, sucker.
Now this is my happy place.
And Karlach can even waltz up and knock him down the rest of the way. Even better.
I don't know who you are, but I'm glad you were there. If it had been the dwarf alone, we might have stood a chance. But these doppelgangers, they swarmed us. We were paralyzed before we even had the chance to fight back.
Those doppelgangers are tracking his progress. Apparently this one's a rising star among ballists.
A rising star, you say? Then there's more of these nutters running around. I thought as much. Devella Fountainhead, Constable of the Flaming Fist. I've been investigating the recent spate of murders across the city. I was on my way to the upper city when I heard a commotion. I stepped in to see if I could help. It's not every day you have the chance to catch a killer in action. Not even in this profession. Now, if you don't mind, I need to draft a report to my superiors before I forget it all. But don't worry, I'll be sure to put in a good word for you.
I know that the murders are connected to Ball, if that's what you overheard.
You do? How? Gods. That's it. Proof that I was right. I've been working on an assignment, see? A research project of sorts. I knew my conclusions were sound. But this... I never expected this. I'll tell you what I know.
Oh, hey!
He ruled the Iron Throne. A dark tower hiding a darker secret. It was
Wait.
the front for a deadly arms dealing network. There, he amassed an army, seeking to become a god himself. Under his stewardship, the Baal Temple was revived, and with it, the Baal cult itself. Fortunately, the temple was destroyed, and to cleanse the city of Saravok's memory, the Iron Throne was torn from its foundations and cast into the Chionthar. For most, that was the end of it. But cults like that don't disappear overnight. The Baal cult is back, and someone is out there, continuing Saravok's work.
Any idea who it is?
No idea, unfortunately. But whoever it is, they're intimately familiar with Saravok's work. The brutality of the killings is on a par with Saravok's own. But there's something more here. Something new. There's a reference to these murders. A certain flair. It's as if they were done in worship. The precision of the cuts. The depth, the execution. The best butchers in Faerun couldn't make a cut like that. Trust me, I've asked them. I tried to explain all this to my superiors, but they wouldn't have any of it. They told me to drop it. Told me the city doesn't need another conspiracy theorist and to get back to doing my job before they find someone else to do it for me. But you're not bound by such constraints. Oh, help me out here. Help the city out. I bet if you follow the trail of these murders, you'll be able to unearth the truth of this resurgence.
What would you do in the meantime?
Try to convince my superiors to put some resources into this matter. After what's happened here, they might finally take this seriously. Might?
With Gortash at the helm? Well, I doubt that that'll go so well. At least while he's still in charge, but... well, here goes nothing, I suppose. I'll do my best.
You really are a godsend. Meet me at Basilisk Gate if you've anything more to report. And good luck.
Alright then. Let's see. First off, does anyone care if I loot the doppelganger bodies? A tombstone shopkey. A murderous masterpiece, huh? Penultimate report. It's an honor and a privilege to watch this brother in Ball in action. The setup for his final qualifying murder is brilliant and meticulous. After its inevitable culmination, I'll be thrilled to join at the murder tribunal in acclaiming Dolor as an unholy assassin. Oh boy. What's Chapin up to? Seems like Welsh people are part fish, huh? Interesting. Pretty sure I watched the movie version of that book, but it was called like Dagon. Fair enough.
I must say, I'm damn lucky you showed up when you did. Can you believe what that monster was doing?
Unfortunately, yes. I've been hunting it for quite some time.
Truly? Then you're made of sterner stuff than I, friend. I'll confess, it terrified me greatly. Can you imagine dressing entirely in red? Jests aside, thank you. You forever have my humblest gratitude and a most generous discount on my wares.
Glad to see you in good spirits.
In the face of such horror, I don't see that I have much choice. Now, how may I help you today?
What are you selling?
I sell anything and everything needed to cultivate your countenance.
Uh-huh.
The best you'll find in Baldur's Gate. Certainly better than any dreck you'll pick up in Worm's Crossing. Very good, sir.
So primarily cosmetics then, huh? Fair amount of money. Probably worth selling my wares here while I've got the chance.
I'm ready.
Worth buying something just to have. Yeah, that'll do for now.
Now remember, fashion's a fickle mistress, so be sure to return.
Uh-huh. Well, now that I know that I can get away with looting these guys real quick. Now that I think of it, we didn't take a whole lot of damage, did we? Well, a very selective group of people who took all the damage and then nothing else, basically. Anything good on the leader of this? Torn and bloody page, huh? The following text is printed haphazardly on a torn, bloody page titled Dirge of the Unholy Assassin. Neath Cantul Hollow's quiet tombs lies a path to murder's boots. If entry down below's your aim, seek trigger hidden by a frame. Sicarius the door waits, to admit those who seek their fates. If to continue you insist, show a trophy rent from wrist, of sacrifice for our Lord planned. Present death's night a bloodied. Smear of blood obscures the poem's final word.
A passphrase, Sicarius, and a location. We should find this Candle Hallow place.
Ooh, dimension door on a boot? That's useful. That might be worth handing off to somebody. Well, that gives us a direction to go in. Unfortunately, given that Chihira and Karlak just had the stuffing beaten out of them, what makes the most sense to me, heading back to camp and resting up. Someone in camp still wishes to speak. Wonder who? Well, let's make the rounds, I suppose.
Maybe it'll bring us closer.
Good. I was just starting to miss the sound of your voice.
Oh, Halsey. What's new for you, buddy?
I never quite realized how burdened I was until I met you. The threat of the Shadow Curse, the politics of the Grove. I was forgetting who I was. But you lifted the fog. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're too modest. I wager you don't even know how extraordinary you truly are. But I do. I have lived a very long time. I have taken many lovers. My heart does not stir lightly. But it does now.
Oh boy. I'm flattered, but not interested.
Truly? I thought you felt the same as I did. You saw to my needs here in camp with the care of a lover, not a host. But I respect your choice. If that's how you truly feel. Your friendship remains precious to me.
I'm afraid I just don't see you that way.
I understand. And I still cherish our relationship. Still, I could not have forgiven myself had I not taken the plunge. Better to have tried and failed.
Fair enough. Yeah, I wondered if something like that would crop up. Given the circumstances, it seemed practically inevitable, but, well, what can you do? Looks like no one else needs to talk after everything, so I suppose then,
See what this does.
go ahead and end the day and then be on our way. Although I may need to purchase more camping supplies soon, though. See what we've got. Now, it looks like I have bought a few things, if nothing else. Alrighty. Let's rest. See if anything awaits us. There we are. Alright, let's get back out there.
What do you mean? What else is down there?
Okay. Now.
Magic, innit? Just saying, maybe there's a reason for that.
Taking great steel watches.
So. Oh, there it is. Alrighty. Let's get down there. We've got all sorts of combat awaiting us, if history is any indication. It's bound to be all sorts of trouble lying below. I'll be very curious to see what we run into along the way. 4 slashing damage, what the hell? Man. Oh, vulnerable is what did it, huh? Whatever the case may be.
Whatever it's called.
Whoops.
Good. I was just...
Sorry, you weren't the one I meant to talk to.
Yes?
Alright, Stone Lord must be here somewhere, huh? I don't see any obvious marker. He is down here. Gonna have to work for it. I wonder if those methods might know something. I don't know how talkative they'll be, but hey.
What's this, cousin? Another absolutist come to see what we did to poor old Sally. Your god took her mind, cultist, so Bereki took her head, and I burned the flesh from her bones.
Who might you be?
Now you come to interrupt the funeral rites.
Eh?
Yes, cousin. An excellent idea. Cousin says we will take you in return. He says you look just like kindling for Sarin's funeral pyre.
Wait. No need for violence. Just tell me what happened to your friend.
I took my friend's life, but only after your god took her soul. Sarin, Bereki, and I, we were the 3 finest thieves in Baldur's Gate. We broke into the offices of Gortash, discovered he was with the Absolute too. Your fellow cultists hunted us, so we hid down here. We were safe, and so was our loot, until the darkness soured Sarin's mind. She kept our treasure from us, said Bereki and I had gone strange. Hush, cousin. Sarin turned into a cultist herself, so we did what we had to. Bereki wept until his voice was gone, and then he was gone too, leaving only me to conduct Sarin's rites. And my cousins here. You cannot conduct the rites without a clan to bear witness. Or some fuel for the fire.
I'm not a cultist, and I don't think your friend was either. Your paranoia turned you against one another. Oh, that's gonna be a hard one. Here we go. Let's see how many inspiration die I have. Only one, huh? Alright. Yay!
She swore she was no cultist, but you all lie. The Absolute turns you. I don't know. Pass then, and do not come back. This is Sarin's final resting place, and a killing ground for all who come to disturb her.
Alright.
Whatever it's called, it's impressive. And it tastes great.
Well, I guess we walk around then. Cranium rat? Hang on. Cranium rat? What are you doing outside of Sigil?
We see, we know.
Cranium rat? I thought those only existed in Sigil. What are they doing here? Waypoint discovered. City sewers, huh? Alright, so this leads to the Nine Fingers Guild Hall, most likely. Although, I wonder if we can get in here. Jaira, you're up.
Ready and waiting. Well, certainly waiting.
Never gets old. Yay! I didn't even have to work for it.
Can't give up now. If not over, then through.
Whoa, hello. Well. Yeah, this is definitely leading us towards... At least it doesn't hurt that much. I wonder what's behind that door. It looks like it's just relating to Nine Fingers. Wow, that didn't even do much to me that time. These are some pathetic traps. Refugees. Oh wait, this section again. Alright, so if ever I want to beat these guys up, I know what I need to do. Well, I've got the option now. If ever I want to beat up those ballists. Which, to be fair, might not be the worst idea given the circumstances.
Did you go for a swim earlier?
Let's see. So there didn't seem to be...
Swim.
Hang on, was there something in that direction? More of a natural path, actually. Hard to tell how much of it is... Well, hard to tell how much of that was a natural path and how much of it was... Wait. Oh, Kithrak Voss. Okay, that's where you're hanging out. Kinda surprised they let me peek in there. Okay, so Voss is there.
Troublemakers.
Keep that in mind.
And keep your mucky little peepholes peeled.
Oh, here you are.
Wizard, the sewer.
We might be here a while then, given all the grease. Good thing I didn't try to fight you. These guys look like they would have been tough. Although I suppose a single firebolt spell would do wonders. Then we got this door. Alright, so it looks like Shadowheart's gonna take her time for a bit. So this just loops around, huh? Alright. Let's see what lies this way. A loose stone. That's random.
I'll give it a shot.
Wonder how much we'll find as we're wandering around. Alright, so that just leads back out. If I want to explore, I'm forced to go up. Wait, I know that symbol. I know that symbol well. Oh, lovely.
Something over there.
There are cranium rats out here. I didn't think cranium rats were an incomplete journal. A hastily scrawled journal entry, apparently the last in a series. Alis, Barecki. Don't be mad if you find this, boys. I'm not trying to keep the treasure from you. We just ripped off Gortash, and if I know you two at all, you're going to spend it all in the one spot and draw the bastard Archduke-to-be's notice. Before you protest, remember Talik's Bakery years back? I'm doing my best to deny it all to the fist, and you two don't even bother to wash the cake from your gobs. So if you found this means I'm not doing business in the tunnels. So put it back and pretend you never saw it like sweet little dears. And wipe your faces. Huh, so if I had found that before encountering him, I might have had an easier persuasion check. Neat. Undercity ruins. Yep. Yeah, that's... I recognize that well. That is the start of the symbol of Baal. If I'm going to be finding the Stone Lord, this is probably the exact worst place it could be looking. So, let's look elsewhere instead. I cannot win these perception checks, can I?
Curious.
Roll of Wall of Stone and a painted key. That's a big pipe.
That water looks tainted. Better to avoid it.
Apparently. Who might you be?
Just as I was getting bored, our Lord sends us a little diversion.
Who might you be? Oh, lovely.
Soldier.
Well, no one else is involved yet. Oh, geez, that's a lot of ravens. And thanks to that, I no longer am able to move anything much closer. Damn, that's gonna make things awful. So what am I up against? Horror of murder, so ballists. Feels like there's gonna be a lot of them down here. At least whatever these things are, they don't seem too dangerous relative to my current character level. Shield! I don't want to know how dangerous that is. Not yet, anyway. Alright, you've already used your bonus action to get up there, so go ahead and just leave to see if you can do enough damage. Oh, perfect. That knocks one out nice and easy. Fortunately, even with items that doesn't do yeah, they'll be hard to hit given the circumstances, so just take the swing. Alright. Don't want to invoke attacks of opportunity yet. Alright, that's the range on your ability, huh?
Need to act fast.
I think what makes the most sense then.
Got to press on.
Dimension door up here, so that you two can have all sorts of fun. And then lead with spiritual weapon. Right on there. That'll let us engage in shenanigans next round.
Consider my hackles erased.
10%, really? Huh. Okay then. Moonbeam's a guaranteed hit.
Still breathing. despite everything.
For now, anyway. Let's see, how much damage are you, like... Whoop. Oh, apparently T is the rest button. Okay. Let's see. Low strength.
What must be done?
None of you are maintaining concentration on it. Our best bet would probably be to try and knock these guys out of commission. Missed. Well, at least it knocked you prone. Then bonus attack. Missed, of course.
Never a dull moment.
Alright, go ahead. Yeah, I didn't expect it. Alright, how much damage will you do? How much? As one would expect. Their danger is not their size, but their number. Alright, evasive footwork, just in case you need it. We'll see what the crows do. Alright, flying over. Good, missed. Alright, really? All gunning for Shadowheart, huh? Ah, blinded. Okay, that's why. If I'm lucky, you won't try and cast a spell and you'll trip on the ice. Huh. Basically all you were able to do. Stab! Alright, what are you up to, Barnes? Invisible, huh? Oh, okay, that makes things easy. Yeah, go ahead and waste your time on that guy. Sanctuary. Interesting. Proud self, huh? So I'll need to use some sort of invisibility shenanigans. Ugh! I forgot you added shield. Shield! And... Great, now you're out of commission. At least for a round. Ah, great, now you've got disadvantage on things. Okay. Looks like if I want this to work well... Ah, you're basically all lining up for me to engage in shenanigans with, huh? Okay. Begin raging. Good. Alright, that's another one knocked over.
Heading out.
See how close you can get to these guys. Missed? That's fine. Dash instead of fly. I mean, I'll take it, but why? Where are you going? Wouldn't it have been faster to just fly up? Please stop. Alright, given that they've got all these guys surrounding Spirit Guardians. Alright, solid damage on most. If we're lucky.
Still on my feet.
Wow, you took basically no damage, huh? Alright, knock this guy over. Concentration broken. Jaheira's back in play. Excellent. Although the unstoppable meant I shouldn't have wasted branding, well, Thunderous Smite, but that's alright. Alright, now that you're able to strike. Alright, you were at least able to do some damage. Not worth action surging at this point, I don't think. Is it worth risking the... No, not multiple attacks of opportunity. Yeah, that's fine. Huh. Why would you throw it at yourself? Doesn't it also hurt your friends in there? Oh, you decided to try and run up to us, huh? Did a decent amount of damage, to be fair. Really? You're shooting at Jaheira and not Karlach? I mean, I'll take it, but I'm kind of surprised. Alright. Executioner, go. Yeah! I should have added the... Well, I should have added a couple other things to it. But since that you've made yourself so plain to see, hit him some more. Yeah! Ow. Now you're flying. Interesting. Wonder why. Please! Oh, damn, broke concentration. I don't know if it's worth getting back at this point. Shadowheart weren't there. Yeah, it's probably the best use of your time. I don't want you burning Spirit Guardians again. Damn.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
You're next on the initiative order, so you've got to die. Huh. Interesting. What's Aura of Murder do? Is that what triggered it? Ah, nice. Actually, that's not related. Huh. Interesting. Smack! Ah, still unstoppable, huh? At least that's broken. Alright, this one's already taken a hit. About equal, huh? Well, take a swing anyway. Wow.
What should I do?
Ah. No. Don't burn good spells right now. At this point, this is the only major threat. Oh, man. Unfortunately, you're just gonna keep doing piercing shots. Hail of Thorns. Interesting. Wow. That did surprisingly little damage, actually. Must have missed then for it to only do 1 damage. Alright. Make sure the passive isn't in place so you can actually take... We'll lay the smack down. Good. Good. Wow, only 1 XP? Shouldn't be surprised by that, I suppose, but still. Alright, the crows are out of our way. Alright, not quite able to escape, huh? I have an idea then. Perish! Good. At this point, you shouldn't be able to threaten us too badly, so may as well just lean back in my chair and lay into you.
Got to concentrate.
Good. Not much worth looting in the murderous crows, huh? Anything worth looting in barns? A bunch of knives, apparently. Huh. What did you step on that caused damage?
It is already over. Let's take a look.
Alright. Now we just pursue you to the ends of the earth. Yeah. Oh, now that damage is coming out. It'll be fine. We're about to knock this one over. Yeah. Do it again. And again. Why are you amazing?
Stand in my way.
Phew. That was painful.
Enough to keep us going. For now.
For now.
My step.
Sluice Gate. Wonder what that does. You probably want to open the sluice gate so you can get into the cistern and muck it out. To do that, you need to manipulate the valves to get the water level and heat level to their optimum levels at the same time. Don't get scalded.
Seems simple enough.
This one jammed as well, huh? You have any thoughts? Actually, I wonder if Chihiro has any thoughts on where we should look.
Yes? Of course. You're no true Baldurian unless you've sloshed around in the slurry after all.
Heh.
The Undercity is perilous. But I recall Minsk making a home down there in the old days. To plant his boot on the very bosom of evil. Or some such. I'll mark an entrance, I know. From there, we shall just have to follow our noses.
Alright. Undercity, huh? Hang on a minute. Temperature increase. So it's a puzzle of sorts. Wow, really? Okay, everybody over here. Yeah.
Still breathing.
Let's see what that does. Wish it were a little more obvious. Okay, so that drops it all back down. So... our level rising. Although...
Let's go.
Let's get going.
Interesting. Hard to tell how much of this is just needing to be patient and how much of it is something else. Alright.
Attention.
Temperature increase.
No one stopped me yet.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Let me think.
I've a lot on my mind and, well, anything.
Interesting. I wonder what would happen if I just tried to walk in there.
Never wanted the easy path.
I doubt it would end well, but I'm curious. Autosave. Oh my gosh, it was really that easy. Okay, that was way too easy. What?
My faith protects me.
You know what else protects you? Having a health potion to hand.
Looking ahead.
Take. What potions do I have anyway? Alright, I got a supreme healing potion.
What am I to do?
No time to rest.
Drink one of those so we'll be ready for shenanigans.
These boots.
Alright, this is about to get fun. This is about to get all sorts of fun.
All the coin seems to be there, if a little blood-stained. You lot are enthusiastic about your lord's work.
Our Lady. We serve only the Absolute.
Oh, silly me. We Zentarim are so long past our own godly roots, I'm afraid I forget the half of them. But you, I know. When did you start worshipping gods? Did they give your wee rodent a worm friend too?
Rodent?
Enough! You will show the Stone Lord proper respect, and you will return to the Guildhall and do as we have paid you to.
Of course. I only thought...
Wait. Flop all you wish, little fish. But Minsk has caught you.
On that note, good luck. The job will be done by the time you get to the Guildhall.
Uh-oh. Bardic Inspiration, huh? Probably should have tried to sneak in. Although, wait a minute. Where's Chihira? Well, bad Chihira. Let me think. What's my best option here? Oh man, this is gonna be rough. This is gonna be seriously rough.
No surrender.
Can't reach because of me in the way, huh? Darn. Well, at least you're able to do some damage, even if I'm in the way. Ah. This is gonna be all sorts of fun. Saved. Good. We have a chance then. Alright. Ooh, excellent. There's our target. We take out the false Chihira. That should help make things easier on us. This is gonna be absolutely fascinating. Oh man, I should have brought Gale here. I could have had a really good fireball spell in play.
Kill him! Find another way! Please!
Well, I see 4 people that can be hit by Call Lightning, so hit it! Saved, huh? That did surprisingly little damage, all things considered. Alright, you unstoppable, I guess that makes sense, but still. And rally. And that'll be all for your turn. Slow, huh? That shouldn't affect our... well, most of our nonsense anyway. Well, if you're gonna gather around all nice and proper... actually, wait. Flame Strike! It's false Chihira not taking any damage. That's annoying. Summon the spiritual weapon. Alright, good. It's providing a distraction, as one would hope. Yes. The false Chihira is taking no damage, huh? I guess in that case, I better take out the periphery. At least as best as I'm able. Start with this. I think that's worth... Oh, right, the slow. Alright, don't bother provoking attack of opportunity then.
twin sister? Not like this.
Well then. Alright, so you get out of Dodge. That's fine. Alright, remind me how... Must be unarmed and using a melee weapon. Okay. I'm gonna need to be careful about this one. Step 1. Actually, if I can subdue you, that makes things easy. Oh my gosh. Wait, oh right, the con's safe for Hunter's Mark. Whoa! Ah, it succeeded this time. Unfortunately, I don't know if I'll necessarily get a chance to re-inflict. Oh, that's not good. Wait. Oh, Karlach taking a swing. Oh, geez. They're actually starting to hurt us now. I might need to mass cure wounds just to keep us alive. Unfortunately, Shadowheart's not in a position where she can do that. Huh, okay then. Let me... It's not worth me... Well, actually... This deals damage, so do it. Okay, that takes away that. Did it take away the concentration? No. There is no concentration. Damn. Unless... Yeah, that's just the slow, so that's no good. Alright. Just have to hope for the best. Oh, jeez! That's poor timing. Alright, non-lethal attacks. Damn, really? Takes away multi-attack, huh? That really sucks. Ow! Alright, so you're getting as far away from the battle as possible, as one would expect. This is really starting to hurt. Alright, at this point we probably don't need this passive. Alright, now we just have to get rid of everyone flanking. Alright, saved. Phew. This is really starting to hurt, though. At least Shadowheart will be up and about next round. Luckily, the Pulse Jahira doesn't do that much damage. Yeah, I noticed. Only got one more superiority die left, huh? Moonbeam doesn't make sense. Heat metal will actually work well. Yes! Okay. Both of your weapons have been dropped. See if you can pick them up so that they're taken out of play. Alright, now that you're unarmed, now let's focus our efforts on dealing with the rest. Action Surge. Can't reach right now, huh? What makes the most sense then? You don't have good vision. think you rally me, just to make sure I survive whatever strike comes next. Then see if we can deal with the false Jahira. Of course. Jeez! Mass cure wounds, now. Not as much healing as one might have hoped, but let's stack it on with a healing word as well. Alright, that should be enough healing for the moment.
Stay idle.
Given how much damage I've been taking, let's see. Karlach will have a chance to knock you out. So I think I just lay on hands, just to keep myself alive. And then you make sure that Karlach will be able to deal with that guy.
Important is ever easy.
Alright, Karlach, now you get to have some fun. Alright. I have no need to not be murderous at this point, so... Yeah! You look like you'll be a bit more a bit trickier to knock over, so... Perish! Yeah! Saved. At least everybody's been okay enough. Unarmed strike, huh? Yeah, that's right. Okay, at this point, we should have him pretty well dead to rights. We just have to slowly whittle away at him now. Slowly have to whittle away at him now. Yeah, if I didn't care about friendly fire, that would be hilarious.
Can't stay idle.
Now, who's the bastard who cast the slowing spell? Not enough movement, huh? Can't easily get a shot on you, huh? Might be worth, actually. Although, yeah, the slow's gonna be a problem if I don't deal with you, so... Doesn't have to hit, it just has to do well enough. Go on. Saved. Damn. We're gonna be here a while then. Alright, summon your spirit guardians. Ah, no. You might still oh, shoot! Well, I suck. Alright. Doppelganger Jahira is no longer a threat. So let's just make sure that the rest are dealt with. Yeah, good. Alright, another one's dead. Alright, Karlach, get in there. Yeah, I guess that's the most obvious target, isn't it? Oh, nice. You really like your Ray of Frost, don't you? Oh, right, Jahira still has the con on that, doesn't she? Alright, now let's put Spirit Guardians on. Good. Actually, no, keep her surrounded.
Well, so much for peace.
Alright. You go ahead and go next to False Jahira and help knock her down the rest of the way.
This is worth the cost.
Remind me, what's slow do? I think it might be worth dashing up to you.
One day I'll catch a break.
Nope, not for a while. And now Karlak gets to have some fun.
Well, well. What do you have here?
Concentration broken. Excellent. I'm back in fighting form then. Oh, no you don't. Saved on the con. Immune to difficult terrain. Useful. Benign teleport. Basically just swap positions? Interesting. Ooh, yeah. Don't move yet.
Stand in my way.
Well, may as well take you down while I'm at it. Or at least do substantial damage. Alright, false Jahir is dead. Now we need this guy out of the way. Alright, you got slowed as well. Great. No, you don't. At least I can mitigate the critical hit.
Quickly.
What's this? Did that, you accidentally hit yourself with that. Shield!
I think this one is slowing me down.
Have to keep going.
Great, of course. Use another lightning arrow, see if you get lucky on the concentration being broken. Yes! Alright, you're back in fighting form. Knock this one out before she can take another swing then. Good. Alright, Karlak, take your shots.
Boom.
Wait, what?
My little trick.
We're gonna be here a while, aren't we?
Woman's game.
Moonbeam. Down you go.
Against the darkness swarming, his senses a single light glows. Rage, flaring brighter every moment.
Killed her.
He won't stay down for long. Tell your Lilith to protect him from the Elder Brain's influence. Quickly!
No. This one will not aid our cause. Get rid of him. Don't be foolish. He is too unpredictable. He will only be a hindrance to us.
Okay, yeah, I'm definitely siding against the Emperor.
No, I will not be coerced into protecting him. You do not see what I do. His thoughts, his mind, pure chaos.
The mind flare pours poison in your ear, I think. But I will tear the prism from your grasp and throw it into the deepest lava pit I can find. Long after our bones are dust and ash, the walls of its prison will still be burning. Now help my friend!
She bluffs. Surely she would not risk the fate of all for one simple life.
I don't think you want to find out.
Fine. Have it your way.
His mind unfolds beneath yours. A still lake pulls you down into its depths. Images flash by, battles fought, and friends fallen. His rage grows colder, burrows deeper as a familiar face crystallizes before you.
Jaheira, you killed her!
You are being dramatic.
The instant's hesitation is enough. With a sensation of terrible rending, something vast and nameless falls away from his mind.
There. It is done.
Welp.
Jaheira? I do not understand.
Good. That means you're back to your old ways. We have a lot to discuss. But first, you have someone to thank.
In the sudden silence, your minds merge once more. More memories, sensations, but passing too quickly for you to track. In the same breath, you share everything that happened to you. The Nautiloid, the Absolute, the chosen of the dead three.
You saved Minsk. While he danced like a Mind Flayer's meat puppet. Why?
Because I'm infected too. I know your actions weren't your own.
A level head and a kind heart. It is well that Boo kept me from crushing either.
Of course.
Be rid of this parasite. Minsk takes orders from only one tiny beast. And he is much cuter than any mind maggot. He is...
Uh-oh.
Where is he?
Oh no. Oh no. Well.
That was Minsk. The Minsk. Part of the crew who saved the city from Saravok all those years ago. Don't know who the Stone Lord is or what the hell he's gotten himself into. But that man is a legend.
Indeed.
Another step forward.
Uh-oh, where'd he... Oh my gosh, did he just barrel away through the stone here? Oh no. Oh no. Yep. Now what might this be?
My friend, from our brief sharing of skulls, I know you have faced many strange beings, but none like this. Whatever happens, show no fear and stay your hand. Trust in Minsk.
And Jaheira is of course happy to play along. I do trust you, I think.
Minsk finds that the less thinking he does, the easier the trusting comes.
Huh?
Wait! You gaze into Minsk's soul and see his foul crimes. You smell the stench of evil upon him, pointy claws primed, ready to scratch out his eyes. I am sorry, my friend. I am at the mercy of your faultless justice. Now, if you must burrow through my blackened heart, I am ready. No? You are certain? Oh, such boundless compassion. You are all heart. And whiskers. And cute little nose. You are right, of course. There is still much evil for Boo and Minsk to stamp out. But we need not fight it alone. I have a new face to show you. But it is not a villainous one for the clawing, understand? This is Boo. And Boo,
yep.
Meet you?
It is an honor.
No, it is a hamster. A miniature giant space hamster. Fear not, you will learn the difference in time. Those villains locked Boo away, lest his righteous gaze cause their tadpole to flee in terror. Now we are together again. All will be exactly as...
Of course.
Boo, why do you use such language? Once more, my hamster proves himself my greater half, and makes the path clear when my mind is fuzzier than his tiny bottom. He says we will join with you, and cleanse Baldur's gate of evil. Together!
It would be an honor. Let's go.
You have a great many companions already. There is no room for little Boo, or slightly larger Minsk.
Why don't you wait at my camp instead?
Boo and I are most adept in the doing of things, but as you wish. To camp then! For his heroics here today, Boo has earned the most vigorous of back scratchings.
There's so much working in Minxia's favor, but the voice, I cannot get it to the voice, I'm sorry. You're doing your best, man, but it's not the same.
I think you might have made a terrible, terrible mistake. Huh? Chasing rumor halfway around the city and back. Crossing the guild. Wading through filth. Defying the one creature upon whom your very life depends. All for a madman and his rodent. The Absolute threatens thousands, the entire coast. And still you risked much to help one man. I should berate you. But I can only say thank you. Your reasons were your own. But whether you meant for it or not, your fight is our fight, huh? Both of us. To the very end.
Minsk will be an asset, I'm sure.
He is an ass. I can make no promises beyond that. But even so, lead the way. We're yours to command.
Oh my god. Oh, Hera, you are wonderful. At least you were nailed.
Soldier.
Good. I was just starting to miss the sound of your voice.
Alright, now naturally, I have to head back to camp and see how things are doing, right? Alright, where's Minx got himself set up? There we are. Oh, and it looks like he's in... Oh, wait, he's still got the Bardic Inspiration in effect, huh? Interesting.
We get along quite well, I think.
Fine lodgings you have found, my friend. Boo is already in negotiations with the guardian spirits of this place. In Baldur's Gate, they are likely to be rat-formed and eager to charge rent. But Boo shall secure safe slumber for all. Now, what do you need of Minsk?
You remember why you were meeting with the Zentarim?
So dark an alliance sealed with Sentish contracts, cultish vows, and a dragon's shining horde. You think Minsk could forget? You are correct. I have no idea what any of that was about. But we shall simply... Boo! Why do you gnaw at my soft parts? I am trying to... once again, in smaller words?
Oh boy. Can I speak with animals on Boo? Please?
This truth you seek. Boo believes that Minsk is knowing more than Minsk knows. But it is a difficult thing. There are memories of this time that Minsk does not remember. And Boo suggests that, just as he helps with tricksome itches in awkward places...
Can we not frame it like that?
You must reach what Minsk cannot. The parasite. You can use it to tickle free whatever truth you seek.
You sound reluctant.
The worm has already whipped me around the city like a slack-backed pony. I have no wish to saddle myself a second time. But... if it cannot be Boo who pops inside my skull for a rummage, then I trust you. Or Jahira, but she is currently possessed of an empty head.
Oh boy. I kind of want to be cheeky. Or I could just crack you over the head, see what shakes loose.
I much prefer your methods, my friend, but Boo is resolute. The worm, it must be.
We'll take the risk.
At first, there is nothing. His mind is empty as a still expanse of open country. But then... your face, the Stone Lord's face, mirrored in bloodied steel. In the heat of burning buildings, you hold your blade high above pale, frightened faces.
No, that is not right. I slew only monsters. The voice said that they were monsters.
A whisper. The Absolute's voice, twisting the petty guild thieves before you into snarling, savage beasts, feeding on the weak of your city.
The guild. The Stone Lord hunted them, peeled away their rotten ranks one by one to lay bare their corrupt heart. 9-finger skin. That is what the Absolute bought Black Zenti Steel to do. To kill the Guildmaster.
So the Zentarim overthrow the guild. What then? What did the cult get?
What does it matter? Cultish thinking has occupied Minsk's mind for long enough. Now is time for doing. And this talk of evil overthrowing evil, pah! Like a many-headed hydra biting at its own throat. Bring forth the hydra, says Boo. More faces for the punching. First we pop the Zentarim blood. Then we show 9 fingers, the 5 fingers of Minsk. Yes?
As simple as that.
Yes? Yes.
At least the writing is on point. At least the writing is bloody on point. Oh, it's so glorious. Why does Mizora want to talk? I'm nervous.
A little rest to brush the road from Boo's fur, and then back to our adventuring.
You're quite quick to call me friend.
Of course, my friend. Or are we not friends?
There hasn't been much time to look for friendship in all of this.
Boo never looks to give me fleas. Sometimes you just pick these things up along the path. Now, does Boo see a question in your eye, or just a parasite poking through?
Answer me honestly. What's with the hamster?
Well, Boo, explain yourself. Clear enough?
Perfectly.
Boo has a way with words that we lack. All that space in the cheeks, I am thinking.
The voice doesn't do it for me. The writing does. I'll grant it that much. Does the hamster actually speak to you?
There is nothing jestful in the bond between a ranger and his companion. Before Boo, I was a typical berserker of Rashomon. Duty-bound and full of my own seriousness. The problem with one so gazing of their navel, however, they are easily ambushed. Brigands split my skull like a sodden wineskin. It was as I recovered that Boo first appeared. He told me that I had felt the great poking finger of justice, marking Minsk as its champion and Boo as my guide. As for the headache, well, justice cannot always afford to be gentle.
Aha. So you're a paladin of justice?
Do not be ridiculous. If any of us is chosen by the gods, it is obviously Boo.
Clearly.
Now, shall we away? My boots crave the crunch of unvirtuous nethers.
I'd like to know a little more about you.
There is more than a little to know, I think. I am huge.
Jahira said you spent a century as a statue on the Wide. I'd like to hear about it.
Ah, you come in search of stories. It is not yet time to tuck Boo in for the night, but very well. After our adventurings with the Ballspawn, Boo had had his fill of godly flesh. So, we returned to Baldur's Gate for a time. After all, in every city there is a sweaty underbelly, crying out for a virtuous scrubbing. None better to wield a brush than Minsk and Boo. Perhaps we rubbed some villain's rump a little too raw. This Minsk does not know. One moment we stood in the city's slums, the next, ambush! Then Minsk and Boo woke on the Wide, with stone dust in sensitive places.
And you never saw who did it?
The mind of Minsk was occupied with important matters. I was browsing a slum vendor's stall, looking for Boo's favorite nuts. And then, I was stoned. For Minsk, those years passed as quick as a hiccup. It was long ago, then, it is now.
You traveled, well, you traveled 100 years in a moment. What do you make of this new world?
I do not like these metal men on the streets, or the villains who hide behind them. But the new world is not so different to the old one. The city still clings to the hill. The sea still stretches on forever. And the stench of evil still makes Boo wish for a tiny peg on his nose. As long as that stench remains, no matter how old or young the world is, Minsk and Boo will not rest.
Is it true you traveled with the Ballspawn who saved Baldur's Gate?
Countless tales are told of Boo and Minsk. Many of them are so outlandish that even I do not know if they are true. Did Minsk bravely fend off the seductive vials of a succubus in the cloisters of Candlekeep? Maybe. Take a bath in the river Styx and temporarily forget himself? I do not remember. Did he travel with a spawn of the god of murder, who warred against his evil brethren and battled triumphantly at the throne of Baal itself?
That one did happen.
It was a splendid adventure.
What is your fondest memory of adventuring with the Ballspawn?
The bards sing of fallen gods and mighty battles, but that is a small part of any saga. They do not sing of the times in between, when Saravok's butt had been kicked so hard that we thought he would never return. We settled in Baldur's Gate for a while. Gorian's Ward, Imoen, Jahira, Minsk, Boo, and Dinah here. My witch. She hated the city at first. Too busy, she said. Too noisy. Too many people. She complained of the smell. Although she complained of Boo's smell too, and he smells of fresh honey cakes, so Minsk believes her nose was confused.
Clearly.
Then, one day, we walked past a shop full of wonders. Tiny magics fizzed in the air, and wizards from every corner of the world bickered and bartered. Sorcery sundries. Dinah here fell in love. Dragged poor Minsk there every day, and made him stand watch while she browsed the shelves.
Sounds about right.
Frowned and complained. He felt more like a babysitter than a berserker. But how Dinah here smiled. Not long after, Minsk and Boo were captured, and Dinah here was dead. I would gladly be a babysitter again to see her smile. That is what I remember. More than any battles against Baal and his spawn. Yes, Boo. I know you miss her too.
I mean, depending on the circumstances, it's possible that Aerie is still alive, but never mind me. You seem so positive for someone who has lost so much.
Boo says the tadpole thrives on her misery. To think dark thoughts is only to feed the darkness. It pleases Minsk more to sour its stomach with good thoughts. Or better yet, not to think at all. With this in mind, Minsk thinks he has gathered enough fluff from gazing at his navel for the moment, no?
One last thing, then, that needs to be prodded at. When our minds mingled, I saw some strange things.
Oh? The mind of Minsk is a simple place. Of what strangeness do you speak?
The memories resurface. A lifetime of battles blurring into one. A single constant is Minsk, launching into the fray no matter the foe, be they god, monster, or man. It seems just the barest glimpse of what the man before you has seen and done, but enough to know that he has no right to still be alive.
Ah, wait! That look in your eye. I know exactly what visions of Minsk you have seen to cause you such wonder.
Aha.
My pants.
What?
Thrice laced, in the Rashomar style, so that a berserker might split skulls without fear of splitting bridges, too. They are fiendishly complex, but fear not for Minsk. With training, he has learned to master the many little knots.
Oh man. Right. Funny how they never made space for any of that in the songs.
The bard says Boo. They conspire not to safeguard our trousers, but to rid the world of pants entire. On this matter of sharing memories, I see no reason for us to worry at one another's worms. If there is more we wish to know, we can simply ask, no?
Of course. A warrior speaks their mind instead of reading others.
Exactly so. If I must peer into the mind of my enemy, I use an axe. For friends, there is ale.
Uh-huh.
Oh, my friend, if you fear you have a question that Minsk cannot answer, then you can simply ask Boo.
Well then, that was pretty much what you'd expect, honestly.
Time to get going.
Pretty much exactly what you'd expect. Holy crap, that was so silly. Absolutely silly.
The cub speaks.
Cub?
Not so much a term of age or affection as simple old habit. You object?
Not so long as I get to call you Crow.
The cub and the crow. Sounds like a cautionary tale, as it probably should.
Alrighty then. Guess you don't have too much to worry about. Let's see. Oh yeah, Mizora apparently had something to say. That concerns me. That was a bit of a weird walking animation, but then again... Well, this is Act 3. I guess I shouldn't expect it to be that polished. Actually, I wonder if Will has any commentary.
Let's talk.
Apparently not.
How good to see you.
Come for a chat?
Wonder why that was there then. Curious. So, let's see. What makes the most sense to work on next? Let's see. I think my gut instinct is to want to go after Lae'zel, but honestly, that is a thread that could probably lead us... Well, I suspect that we could end up on all sorts of trails if we were to try and pursue to try and rescue Lae'zel at this point. Let me think. Honestly, this might not be the worst time to call it for the night, honestly. Actually, this is far less time than I normally spend in this game, but at the same time, this is definitely a game that works better when you're able to digest it in smaller chunks. Well, in relatively straightforward chunks anyway. In this, we're able to see to a little bit on the side. We're able to get Minsk on the party, on side. So, well, in the party. So, honestly, this isn't a bad place to call it for the night. And it also means that I'm not staying up super late when I'm already anticipating a rather late night tomorrow. So, on that note, may as well go ahead and discuss the schedule and what you can broadly expect for the rest of the year then. I've already talked a little bit as to how things are going. The time that we're currently at right now, which is Saturday night, is eventually going to be taken up by another game, but I'm going to wait until the start of next year for that, so that'll be January 6th. So by virtue of that, we'll have this game to occupy ourselves this time next week, which should be a grand old time. Apart from that, however, there may be occasional other opportunities where we can live stream, such as maybe Christmas Day, depending on what time I have and when exactly I'll be available. Though I'm anticipating a late night tomorrow for Midnight Mass, so I'm going to be rather tired Monday if I do attend to anything. Unfortunately, I'm also behind where I want to be on what I'm hoping to be the last video of the year, so... And even if I wanted to live stream at some point on the Wednesday time slot, I'm going to be having guests over, so that's untenable, unfortunately. Lucky bloody me. So, my feeling then is as follows. So, we'll be able to consistently stream for today. Well, today we're pretty much wrapped up, I think. This seems like a good stopping point. Tomorrow, I have been doing this on Sunday morning, and I will keep doing that, but I don't think it makes sense to launch straight back into it first thing tomorrow morning. So I think what I'll worry about then is just, at least for the next couple of weeks, I'm not going to worry about the Sunday slot while this is occupying Saturday. Though, given that the 31st is on a Sunday, i.e. New Year's Eve, I'm very tempted to do something then, though I don't know if it would be explicitly this game. Still, we will definitely be seeing to this game this time next week. Might be seeing to this game Christmas Day as well, but we'll have to see. And then New Year's Eve, I've got an idea for what I might want to do on that count, but I suppose time will tell, won't it? For now then, that'll be all from me. So, next time we jump into this, we're able to rescue one person from the Absolute's grasp. Now we just gotta rescue a second, I hope. That's gonna be the fun part. I'll be very curious if I can end up rescuing Lae'zel without ending up triggering all sorts of shenanigans to occur. If I can do so without somehow killing Orin, that would be fascinating, but I doubt I'd have that chance. The question is, am I even prepared to take on Orin at this point? That's going to be the fun part. That is going to be the fun part. There is all sorts to work out. Luckily, we do have Minsk on side now, so we've got that in play. Here's hoping it works out alright. Here's hoping it works out alright. So, till then, I guess this time next week, if assuming that I don't see you Christmas Day, I guess we'll see how it plays out. Till then, thank you all for